Hello everyone, my name is David and today I'm recording this video how to destroy the universe. Let's get started. The universe is going to die one day, but how? Well, it turns out our cosmic fate will be decided between two titans. The two warriors deciding the fate of the universe. Our universe was born 14 billion years ago in the Big Bang and has been expanding ever since. For some reason, new empty space has been created out of nothing between galaxies. Space itself is becoming bigger. Will it go on forever or will it stop one day? Today we think the universe is at the mercy of two cosmic demigods fighting for dominance. The first one is all the stuffs in the universe. Galaxies, gas, and dark matter. While they're different, they just want to do one thing. Get together. Matter is attracted by matter, pulled together by gravity, and gravity is also pulls the universe as a whole, slowing the expansion that started at the Big Bang. Our second warrior is an empty space. Well, it seems, empty and powerless. Empty space has an intrinsic energy. We don't really have an idea what is this energy or why is it here. It's really a placeholder that fills a blank in our understanding of reality. But it got a cool name, dark energy. Dark energy pushes everything apart. A sort of anti-gravity that accelerates the cosmic expansion. So we have matter in the universe pulling everything in, and empty space infused with dark energy pushing out. But whoever wins will kill the universe in fun ways. But who will win? It all depends on the mysterious dark energy. Will its strength stay the same as a common assumption because it keeps our model simple, or will it get weaker, or will it get more powerful over time? Constant heat death. If the strength of dark energy stays constant, it will win the war. Since space is growing, matter is getting more and more dilute, like sugar in a cup filled with more and more tea. But as the universe expands, new empty space is created, which brings more dark energy. Which feels the universe grow even faster, a feedback loop that will make the universe expand at an exponential rate every 12 billion years, or it will double in diameter forever. But while dark energy is winning the war, matter is still winning at least one battle. At a short distance, it can keep things together. Local galaxies bubble can overcome the push of dark energy. In a few billion years, our local group of galaxies will merge into a gigantic ball with trillions of stars. Soon it will become our last view of cosmos. All of our galaxies will be pushed by the expansion. For us, it will look like the rest of the universe is running away. It's rushing away. Until 100 billion years, we won't see other galaxy at all. We will be alone, surrounded by seemingly far infinite dark void. In about 100 trillion years, all the stars of our super galaxies have died out. All gas that could create new stars has been consumed, and no new gas can come in. The galaxy will be dark and filled with stellar corpses over quadrillions of years. White dwarfs and neutron stars will startling cool until it's truly dark, turning off the last light of the universe. All structures, big and small, will slowly dissolve, one by one. All dead stars and planets will leave the supergalaxy, which slowly dissolves over sextillions of years. With every object will end up on its own, which means that dark energy takes over again, creating more and more empty space between everything. Objects will be so far apart that it'd be a universe for itself. Not much happens anymore, but it's a Google. In years, all black holes will have evaporated. In the end, entropy and dark energy won't stop the job until the job is finished. Over time, spans might as well call forever. All remaining structures might even dissolve into single particles that will be pushed away from each other by an ever-growing empty space. Imagine a whole universe with just a single lonely particle traveling through nothingness. This is the final state, the true end, the big freeze or heat death, completely featureless, cold and eternally expanding the universe. Nothing will be ever to happen again, forever. Well, that was a bummer. What else could happen? Increasing dark energy, big rip. If the dark energy gets stronger, in this case, empty space won't just win over matter, it will literally rip it into pieces. In the Big Freeze scenario, matter lost the war but won some battles. But here, matter wins nothing. Dark energy is growing stronger over time, becoming the pull of gravity and creating new empty space at smaller and smaller distance. In this scenario, things will escalate quickly. It could start as early 20 billion years from now. First, dark energy will create an empty space between our individual galaxies. Our galaxies will leave its local clusters and begin to drift along in a rapidly inflating and even darker cosmos. Some billion years later, empty space starts to push between individual stars, dissolving the galaxy. If you live on a planet on the solar system, the night sky will just look sad and gloomy. Other stars are pushed too far away to be seen. A few million years after the sky turns dark energy will to create empty space inside our star system. Your planet is rushed away from stars and all life of the universe freezes to death. There's not much time left. As a few months later, dark energy is creating empty space inside solid objects. Stars, neutron stars, planets, asteroids is solid being ripped into pieces. If you're a spaceship, you only have a short time before you are ripped into pieces. Even atoms are so destroyed that new space are being created so furiously that electrons and nuclear are separated. Now the universe just has a fraction of a second left. In this final moment, only dying black holes remain, drained and defeated by dark energy. They're tiny septillions of times smaller than an atom, and they explode with the power of trillions of supernovae in a trillionth of octillionth of a second. Finally, the very fabric of reality turns to its core, obliterating space-time itself. The Big Rip. Space and time has lost their meaning, making it impossible to predict what happens next. Oof. decreasing dark energy, big crunch. Poor matter, but there's one scenario where it wins. If the strength of dark energy decreases with time and this reduction is strong enough, the pull of gravity will just win and other things in existence will move towards each other, but unfortunately making the universe collapse to itself. No one knows when this might begin, but it will be as soon as hundreds of millions of years. What will it look like? As the universe began to contact over billions of years, galaxies and galaxies clusters approach each other until they eventually collide. Most of them are made of empty space. So in a collision, like a gentle merger of two clouds. At any rate, the first galaxy and later individual stars get closer and closer. As the universe goes collapsing, you might worry about stars and planets eventually crashing against each other. If this happens, but it's not your worst problem. Space itself shrinks. So concentrates of all the radiation emitted by all the stars, supernovae, and quasars that ever exist. Now, empty space is filled with radiation. The dark nothing between. Stars is heating up, making life unpleasant and then impossible as the planet burns. Slowly, at first, then rapidly, space gets hot. That is, was after the Big Bang. Stars are pretty hot. But now space around them is hotter. They are literally boiled from the outside. As the universe collapses into itself, galaxy and all stars merge into a single ball of hot plasma. The big crunch is complete. Now there are two possibilities. Either the universe will collapse completely into a singularity at a point of zero size and infinite density in a space and time, or the way it might before the Big Bang. The universe could bounce back, restarting the cosmic exploration, creating a new baby universe. Some poetic, really. Everything died, but everything is reborn. But to be clear, we have zero evidence that this has happened before or will in the future. So what will happen? Most scientists think that dark energy will stay constant, like the likely fate of the universe is heat death, eternal cold, and utter boredom, which seems sad but has a huge upside. In this scenario, we get to have the universe for the longest. It gives us trillions of years to expand, jump from stars to stars, maybe even fight from galaxy to galaxy. Ways to keep consciousness and around forever. We don't know, so we just have to wait and see. And have the most amazing universe we have right now. So that's the end of the video, and goodbye.